247 years ago, on this very day, Christmas Day, the impossible happened. General George Washington led the Continental Army across the frozen Delaware and surprised the Hessian Auxiliary Force who were fighting for the British. It was an amazing victory that helped a demoralized army to get some new recruits and bring some life back into this rebellion, this war for independence. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the battlefield. And yes, Merry Christmas, guys. I cannot believe, can you believe it? It's already been 247 years since good old George crossed the Delaware. So this is an awesome scenario. So this is the Battle of Trenton. Oh man, look at these Lancers. Oh, dude. I wish I could pronounce his name. Pulaski? There's a fort in Georgia near Savannah. It's called the Pulaski Fort. I actually visited that. He's a Polish man who fought. He actually died, right? I'm pretty sure, right? Or I'm pretty sure that's right. I could be, don't quote me here, but I'm pretty sure he fought and died in the Independence War, and of course we honored him because he gave his life for the independence of Americans. So God bless Pulaski. I should learn his name properly, but yeah, good old Polish ally there. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome. This is a little scenario here of the Battle of Trenton, and it was a pretty decisive victory because the Americans got them by surprise. So, you know, they just weren't expecting it. Nice little maneuver on Christmas Day. It was a logistic nightmare trying to cross the frozen river without really being caught, without any too many issues. And yeah, they crossed the river, surprised the British forces, or the Hessian forces that were fighting for the British. And there was very few American casualties, if I'm not mistaken. And they captured like 2/3 of this Hessian force. So it was awesome. Very cool play by General George Washington. And like I said, this was extremely important to the rebel cause, the rebellion against the crown. So this was a huge battle, and it's just cool. You know, it's Christmas, guys. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas and everything like that. This is a mod for Empire Total War called Empire Generals 2 or Empire 2 Generals, something of that nature. I'll have it linked down in the video description. This replay is actually in the perspective of the Hessian forces. Hessian? I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I always get a lack of confidence when it comes to names I don't say all the time. Anyways, they're a mercenary force. They're like German forces. And I think the way they're going to do this is that they're going to kind of act a little surprised. So these forces aren't going to like organize perfectly here, because that's kind of like what the Americans did. They kind of got them by surprise. So I think they're going to try to just kind of disorganize a little bit. Here's Trenton, New Jersey. So that's where the fight will begin. But yeah, guys, you know, the battle's going to start here pretty soon. I got a couple minutes, but before, I was going to like edit this and speed up to the battle, but I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, guys. I love Christmas. One of my favorite holidays, just spending time with family, exchanging gifts, and you know, having a good meal and everything. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are in good health. I hope, you know, if you are going through something, it goes smoothly, and you know, some better days are to come. You know, you got a new year right around the corner. But it's been a fantastic year on YouTube. Nothing too crazy, you know, but I'm just glad I can have another year to do YouTube and share some videos with you guys and have some fun. So I appreciate all the support. I appreciate you know, all the likes and shares, and you know, some of you guys have been watching me for like 10 years, so that's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Like, what are you doing? No, just kidding. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I hope it's, you know, nice and relaxing, and just get away from work or school or whatever and enjoy the day. But actually, we might be starting off here. We might not have to do any edits here. We got Regiment of Horse looking like they're scouting up ahead. Let's see if they get them by surprise. They just might be scouting. Yeah, they're just scouting up ahead. Yeah, screw editing, you know? It's too much work. It's Christmas time, you know? I don't want to be working editing. I'm just gonna fade in, fade out this video. But yeah, it's awesome. And then New Year's is right around the corner, so I hope you guys are having a great day. So let me know down in the comments. I always like to hear what you guys are doing for Christmas. Oh, nice. We got some shots here. They actually get first blood on the Americans. So we'll see if history can change and if these Hessian forces can halt the American advance, which would be extremely demoralizing for the U.S. forces. But yeah, in the comments down below, let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas. If, you know, any kind of traditions you guys have. I know, of course, there's like, you know, traditions that everyone does, right? It's like a nationwide tradition, but some people have different traditions that are more individual, you know, like, you know, for example, on New Year's, or I'm sorry, not New Year's, Christmas Eve, me and my wife, we host a big, like, Italian, like, meal for Christmas Eve meal. It's like stuffed shells and chicken parmesan and stuff. So shout out to my wife for cooking all that stuff. I just get to eat it. Let's go. But yeah, yeah, just little things like that. I just like to hear what people do for Christmas and everything. You guys watch any movies or anything like that? So very cool. One of my favorite movies that's really grown on me is A Christmas Carol, but it's the Muppets version. If you guys have not seen that movie, it is a banger, dude. If you're looking for a good Christmas, because there's so many versions of Christmas Carol, but if you're looking for a kick-ass Christmas Carol that you wouldn't expect it, check out the Muppets Christmas Carol. It's on Hulu, and it's also on Disney Plus if you have that. But yeah, definitely check that out because it's actually really good. Like, really good. It has no business being so good, but it's good. Okay, there we go. All right. So there goes a sudden strike for the American forces. So that's what I meant by the Hessian forces have to, like, pretend to not be prepared for this assault. It's just, you know, just to kind of recreate the dynamics of the battle. So yeah, that was even surprising to me. We got these Lancers coming out of nowhere. Actually, you know, these German forces are holding their own here. So it's just the Lancers aren't good in prolonged melee. This is so based. It's so cool to see America in Total War. It never gets old. So that's a nice little sudden strike there. Unfortunately, the Lancers, yeah, they're not good at prolonged melee. So the initial strike was pretty good, but once things simmered down and it was in a longer, you know, fight, yeah, it did not bode well for the Lancers. But following up with that cav, we do have American infantry. We've got the Continental Army, some sick units here. Look at these guys. United States Guards. Got another Guards unit. Look at these guys in red. Connecticut Governor's Foot Guard. They kind of still have that, like, British red, which would be not shocking at all. I could see... Oh, these guys disappeared. Oh, listen to that. This is so sick. This is so sick. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, man. That just looks so cool. This is a great mod. Fantastic. I really do need to play it more. So they're going to use... The Americans are going to use the tree line here to kind of advance. It looks like the Hessian forces are going to... Hessen or Hessian? Whatever. They're going to use kind of like a bottleneck position here to kind of hold this line. You can see they got some Jaegers, Hessen Jaegers, kind of holding and trying to support this retreat so they can reorganize. We do have some Landwehr militia. Woo! First shots open and fire. The U.S. need to get organized here. We'll see how this plays out, though. So far, not going great for the Americans. They got some long riflemen in the tree line trying to do some, you know, some precision shooting. Where's the other U.S. force here? Because I know they've got some troops crossing the... So they're going to advance state militia. Look at these guys. The Minutemen, essentially. Man, they're all twins. They're clones. Nice positioning here of these lights, and we got a nice light battle going on between the two forces. The Landwehr are doing what they do best, man. Look at this. Absolute heroes. I mean, this is a militia unit that's got the duty of slowing down the American advance. Man, the gun sounds sound fantastic. We got more infantry here. What do we got? Legion of the United States. Oh, these guys look awesome. The Legion of the United States. It's cool. It's cool. I don't get to cheese over my own nation history much in Total War, so it's always nice to see Americans in the game. It's mostly because I don't play Empire that much, you know? Dude, what do they got way back here? Oh, these are breaking units. My bad. I was like, what is that? So now the American Lights, the long riflemen, are using mass force here. Look at this. And you got the Legion of the United States going into loose formation. I didn't know they could do that. But we got a big skirmish battle, and this is a losing fight for the German forces, the auxiliary, you know, British mercenaries, or mercenaries for the British. They are definitely going to lose this battle in the long run, but I think they're just trying to get all their troops organized so they can prepare the defense in Trenton. Back over this way, this little land bridge, I guess you could say. Still nothing going on here. Still just kind of holding their position. I guess they're just kind of making sure they don't advance forward, possibly. But I think most of the fighting is going to take place right here at this little creek, this little stream, which is going to make it very difficult for the U.S. to advance across and, you know, try to use their superior numbers. Look at this, more and more lights moving forward. And that's probably what the best... what are these guys? These guys got some cool uniforms. Brown Grenadiers of the United States. Look at these guys. I mean, look at the officer. It looks like he's in a British... That's cool. But yeah, they're going to probably use the lights to kind of poke at the Germans' position. Try to, you know, soften them up a little bit and get them to push back. And I'm curious, like, where is the artillery? That's going to be... Okay, no artillery yet. Oh, here's Washington. The Washington. Where is he? There he is. There he is. He doesn't look great in this game, but look at him. General Washington. Leading the men to glory. Well, a few minutes have passed, and the Americans have now set up a 24-pounder foot artillery. We also have a regimental 9-pounder artillery up on the hillside. They do have some Northern Continental Brigade kind of stationary here to defend the artillery in case the enemy pushes on it. But I like this. The Americans are not just like storming in, right? They're not just like rushing in. They're kind of taking their time. They're setting up artillery. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at those shots right there. Went for the enemy infantry. Oh, man. Look at these guys. They look awesome. And now they're in range of hitting the Continental Army. And now we've got the Grenadiers moving up. Grenadiers moving up close combat. We'll see if they try to make a crossing here. And oh yeah, they got them pushed back. Got the United States Guards opening fire. Another Grenadier unit. I don't think they're going to cross. I think they're just getting dangerously close. And look at this. They're going to get a nice side angle. If they can hurry up and set up here and just fire a nice angle on the enemy forces. Uh-oh. Warm up. There you go. Ooh-wee. Yeah. It's just the militia. It's not that big of a deal if you lose them, but that was a good hit. This is great. Battle of Trenton. Yeah, I don't think the U.S. is actually going to make a move over here. We do have... What is this? Scouts. Look at this. It's a 3-man unit. Now, it's not very smart for the scouts to have a flag with them. It kind of makes it obvious, but that's kind of cool. It's a 3-man unit of scouts. That's... I don't know. I like that stuff. I like that stuff. There we go. More shots being open fired here. United States Guards, still the same 2 units over here. These grenadiers are getting locked in, and the German forces are kind of preparing their men as well. Firing back. They got their own Hessian grenadiers. Great fight. It almost seems like this is a tough position for the German troops, because it's kind of like, what do they do here? Because the terrain is definitely in favor of the US. I mean, this artillery is going to be a pain. The hill is providing great high ground for the lights. But, you know, the bad thing for them is that they can hold here pretty well because of the choke points. But the question is, do you hold it or fall back? Because of that massive hill in the back here. There's something cool about these, like, little scenarios, too. You know what I mean? Like, there's something cool, these little smaller engagements, but it's like, even though this may be a smaller battle compared to the typical stuff I upload, which is like 4v4, massive army versus massive army, there's something really cool about having more detail in these littler battles, and just kind of having them fight it out and use like more interesting tactics because you have less troops. Oh, look at this. Reinforcements are coming up. Oh, look at these green coats. We got the Schaumsburg Independent Companies. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names. Prinz Jesberg Infantry. Oh, man, look at this. We got the 3rd Jersey Regiment. Grenadiers. Oh, these guys look great. 2nd South Carolina. Another 2nd South Carolina. 2nd New Hampshire. 41st Continental Regiment. And then we got another 41st Continental. And then here's a general kind of leading the charge. Now, they're sending a lot of troops over here, but I don't think there's a way to cross. So I think he's just lining them up to support and to put fire down. And yeah, the U.S. forces are going for a slower bleed here. But here's the thing. They only have 34 minutes. So they have like an hour. I think the battle timer is on an hour. So they can't just sit back forever. The time is against them. Which makes sense, right? Because I think historically speaking, there were, like, they did have to move quickly because there was potential British reinforcements, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the lights are doing work here. We haven't seen too many kills. I think most of the killing has been happening over here, and you can see, yeah, they are probably would be wise to fall back here. And, oh. Who's playing boss music? Wait. Why do I hear the music here? That's funny. Nice. Look at those nice volleys exchanging between the two sides. Here comes... Yeah, they're kind of falling back here. Nice. That's a lot of units. A lot of US units ready to go. Oh, that artillery. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, dude. The US has a ton of troops. Look at all these forces. A bunch. It looks like all of the same thing. You got Northern Continental Brigade. That's cool. So, yeah, they're going to be ready to cross. And, guys, things are going to get nasty. But, you know, if you look at the terrain of this map, especially over here, I think crossing over here would be really easy because you just send a couple troops up the gut and then you can go down this little peninsula type landmark here between the rivers and you can fire from the side. Like, this is really strong over here to flank. So I'd be sending some units over this way, cross the road, And then if they try to stop you, set up troops along this peninsula and fire on the side. I would get super aggressive. Now when I play gun Total Wars like Empire and Napoleon, I'm pretty aggressive. I'm a very aggressive player. I'm not saying that's the best way to be. That's how I like to play, because the majority of players, when I play multiplayer, tend to be very defensive. They like to go for hills and everything. So if you can get pretty good as an aggressive player, you can beat a lot of opponents, because like everybody just wants to be defensive. So if you can figure out how to get around their defenses and get, use some really good aggressive tactics, well-timed charges, setting up troops properly, you can definitely win a lot of battles that way. Damn, dude, this is crazy. Let's go. Let's view it from the German perspective. Oh. Nice. You can see the Germans, or the Hessian forces are now taking cover in the buildings. This battle is getting fierce. It is getting intense. God, these guys, they look so cool. I love these uniforms. They look so great. Oh. Artillery just shelling the rear. Look at that. Oh, you can hear it. Sounds so good. A nice volley there, but this seems useless here. There we go. We got our first American force, Legion of the United States, crossing the land bridge. And yeah, I mean, they're not going to hold it. Oh, there we go. See, they're sending some I wouldn't send this much. I'd probably send just 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 6. I would leave this crew here back to do the main assault. But I can imagine that they're gonna fall back over on this side as well. Oh yeah, that's just unrelenting gunfire coming down on these guys. This is not good. They're definitely, and you can see they got a lot of reserves over here. A lot of reserves. These guys look so cool. This time period was, what a time for uniforms, this going all the way up to the Napoleonic, even to like War of 1812, just, pretty much everything before World War I, where, I mean, naturally that's the evolution of war. Camouflage became important as guns became more deadly and the dynamics of war changed. But damn, these uniforms look fresh. Just, oh. And there we go. They're making a mad dash for it. The crossing here. And this is where things are they're gonna get really bloody. It's gonna get really nasty here. And let's see if is he gonna full on charge, or is he gonna set up and fire? Personally, I'd probably just set up and fire. Just get close enough to do a lot of damage to these lights. Ooh! There's that artillery. We got 6-pounder guns. Uh-oh. Someone's charging. Oh, he's charging the lights! Look at that! I did not expect that. Maybe he's afraid of the artillery. I don't know. Oh, that artillery is going to be a problem. Look at this. This is a well-placed artillery. He's basically going to try to funnel these Continental troops into death. Here comes another charge. Are they going to get the bayonets involved? Are they going to try to line up and fire? Like, they're in speaking distance. Oh, but look at these. These guys are going to countercharge. There's a lot of chaos going on over here. They're going to countercharge. Oh, things are getting messy over here. Bayonets everywhere. Dang, dude. Those U.S. troops are breaking. Yeah, they need to reorganize here. This is a good play by the German forces. Historically speaking, yeah, this is not playing out as it historically did. Nice little flanking position here. This is what I was talking about with the peninsula, but I feel like they should have waited with this maneuver. They should have just waited until they had more of a foothold over here, then move these guys out. Oh, big U.S. break here. Massive break. That is tragic. They should recover. Let's see if they can hold against these guys. Oof. Oh, yeah, they should be able to hold here. They're getting flank fired and everything. Where's that artillery? Get this artillery going. But yeah, hopefully a lot of these guys return. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at these men. They're madmen and they're just melting through the U.S. forces. The Continental Army. It's that low morale, you know? They've already seen so much destruction by the British. They gotta eventually stop the bleeding here. That's crazy. So they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. These lines are thinning out here. So I think eventually they're either going to have to send up reinforcements or fall back. It looks like they are going to send up reinforcements. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 regiments here just waiting their turn to walk up and start fighting. I like that. He's being conservative with his units. I think he's trying to keep them fresh. So when they do have to go in, the U.S. forces, even though there's more of them all lined up here, they're going to be more tired and everything, more demoralized to see fresh units. Okay, something's got to give here. This is ridiculous. Oh, point blank fire, risk of friendly fire. Just get in there. These guys got to break here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hussars coming in to support. Look at this yellow uniform. It's like a cycling, like a Tour de France thing where they, the leader wears the yellow uniform. There we go. Finally, they're breaking them. They needed that. Over here, though, it's going pretty well for the U.S. They're doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage to these troops over here. The infantry. So nice little shots fired there. Very cool. This line battle still raging on. It does look pretty promising for the U.S. forces. But I think they are going to send up reinforcements. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. I think they're going to try to stretch these guys out. Maybe put some pressure on the flank here. Overwhelm these units. Like the end unit here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he does with these companies here. But the U.S. has finally calmed the situation down. And he's now, once again, crossing many more units forward. We do have another potential Hussars charge. No. These are the cuirassiers. I don't know how to pronounce it. The heavy infantry. Or heavy cav. He might be going for something. There he goes. I think he's going to try to slow him down. That artillery, man, it's probably ripping through those Americans. There it is. Oh, this is epic. This is epic. So here comes more troops coming in to try to stop that. You can't have them charging in like that. Got the state militia, Northern Continental Brigade still firing on the flank and doing a hell of a job. We do have some units over here still sitting in reserve. I think they're worried about the U.S. having any kind of troops go down this way. I mean, they could send in the state militia, but I think they're just keeping them there as a decoy or a diversion to make them think that there's a lot of troops coming this way. I don't know. We'll see. We might see that militia move in a little bit later. Here we go. This is definitely the next stage of the battle. I would say we're getting into the later stage of the battle. And I think the US needs to start pushing troops this way through this land bridge here. But I think they're going to commit most of their forces to this front. Oh yeah, there they go. There they go. Oh! They got to get that artillery. I wonder if that's why he's sending up the Legion. The Legion are just going to move up and shoot. Oh, he's going in. Can they make it? What heroes? We will remember you. This is a suicidal charge. They are going to get it, and that's huge. That is huge. And they got grenadiers charging in with them. Wow. The grenadiers break, but they do break the artillery. That is absolutely massive right there. That could have been a huge problem because what they could have done with that artillery is turn it to grape shot, and it could have shredded these troops. That was a good play right there. And you might even want to take a couple of these guys on the end and start moving them towards this way, because they're not really going to get any good hits from here. Yes, now they're crossing over here. Let's go. USA. USA. We'll see if they can win this. They still have a lot of reserves to deal with. There we go. We got a counter charge. I think they're trying to break this small unit of the 41st Continental Regiment. Yep. Let's see if they can pull it off. They're just trying to disrupt their formation. Oh, here comes another charge. Bro, look at this. I don't think they're gonna beat them, but maybe, dude. The American morale is so garbage. Again, the morale would be low at this, historically speaking, but... Oh, now they got Cav coming in? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're gonna win that. They're gonna... That was great. That was a great way to take out a huge chunk of the Continental Army. You know, this little land bridge cuts off reinforcements. They're able to go in and kind of crush them. Here comes more cav. I love this sudden cav strikes by the German forces. They're doing a good job here. Oh, nice. This looks great. A great battle unraveling. Yeah, see, they've kind of repositioned their men here. Yeah, and now they're pushing up this way, too, with the militia. But the militia are taking a lot of fire. They've taken many casualties already. So, yeah, they got to get these guys over. This is cool. This is a cool way this battle is playing out. So, we got all of these troops. They're going to make their way over. We got these 4 over here. They probably want to make their way to the front line because they're going to need them. Because this line is kind of crumbling. There's just too many American units here. Keep going. They're going to keep on going. Oh, here comes a charge! They charge into the Landwehr, which I'm surprised they're still in the game. Nice. Look at that. Yeah, they oh man, they crushed it. They're gonna probably move on to the next unit here. They just defeated the layup. They're gonna move on to the next unit. Oh no. This is not good. They need to get these guys. It's I don't know. I'm starting to feel like these guys are just too far away. They got to get back to the front line. This is cool. Are they gonna fall back to the fort? They do have a unit in the fort. City militia. You need every man. So they're still looking kind of promising over here, the German forces. Like this stand right here looks decent, but everywhere else they're kind of crumbling. Nice. Good shots. Oh. God, I love the sound effects in this mod. Yeah, here they go. Yeah, if I'm the US, what I would do is try to cut off these reinforcements, set up a line right here, cut them off so they can't consolidate their forces. Oh man, they're gonna get point blank on these guys, aren't they? This is where they're gonna start ripping through them, because not only are they gonna have to deal with these troops, they're dealing with these troops over here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Come on, firemen, quick. Oh, this is their point of view. Imagine seeing that. Oh, wait, what's going on here? They've got a rear charge. Look at this. Oh, they're going for a big morale break. Is this the general? George Washington's in the fight. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. He's in the back. Oh. Allied general killed. That's the German out. Oh, dude. Yeah, is that... Yeah. I think both generals just died for the German forces. And now the U.S. is taking control of Trenton. It's starting to feel like history's going to repeat here. Yeah, now they're charging in. Yeah. Dang, dude. The U.S. has a lot of troops here, though. This looks like a hard scenario if you're the Hessian player. But, I mean, come on. It's Christmas. The good guys have to win. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, tree. Nice. Building lost. And now the U.S. is going for the final blow here, guys. And I'm kind of sad, you know? I'm sad. It's the end of the battle. It's Christmas Day, guys. They do have some reinforcements here, but it's not really going to lead to much, is it? What a great battle. It started off pretty slow, but then it really picked up there and took off. There's about 15 minutes left in the timer. So the U.S. is pretty good on pace here. Pretty close, historically speaking. I think the U.S. lost less troops, historically speaking. I don't know the exact casualties, but it wasn't a lot. And in fact, a lot of the Hessian forces were captured. Like 2/3, right? So, yeah. Then we got our last little hurrah here, guys. From the German forces. There they go. Look at them. They're just going to charge in and get beat. Yeah. So, guys, that is going to conclude this fun battle scenario of Trenton. It wasn't super close. I don't know why this is off center here, but by the way, I wasn't in this battle. This was sent in by Serbian. He's actually the creator of this mod. This should be his picture here, but it's a glitch with the replay. He led one of the Hessian forces. It was a tough fight, but look how much they were outnumbered. Actually, yeah, this army only had 1,000. So they were outnumbered by like, what, 500 troops about? Yeah. About 500 troops, a little more. So it's a tough fight for them, but historically speaking, it's a tough fight, But yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys. So once again, have a fantastic Christmas. Hope you enjoyed this battle scenario. Hope you guys, after watching this video, hey, maybe turn off YouTube, spend some time with family. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, just make it a special day. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.